Hello all, I'm Guna Madhivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Alright. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit PIN. So you have to enter that 7-digit PIN in your installed application. In that Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit PIN. Or we will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit PIN number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990, the last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question, followed by that 4 option I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. If the answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds, based on how quickly I choose the question. I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains. Right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye. Take care.
Okay, good evening. I hope all of you are ready for the quiz. So I'm Sneha and I welcome you to the general quiz today here. I take Indian society and social issues at Officers IAS Academy. So quickly, not wasting your time, let's go to the first question. The Park Strait separates India from, and here are your options. Option A, United Arab Emirates, UAE. Option B, Maldives. Option C, Sri Lanka. Option D, Pakistan. You now have 60 seconds to quickly mark your answer. The Park Strait separates India from. So Park Strait and its surrounding hold a lot of ecological importance as a diverse habitat for marine life, featuring coral reefs and seagrass beds. You now have 25 seconds to decide on your answer. The last 10 seconds, the Park Strait separates India from which other country? So the correct answer is Sri Lanka. Now the Park Strait and Gulf of Mannar are important water bodies which separate India and from Sri Lanka. They are in news frequently because of a lot of disputes of fishing rights between the two countries, but historically they've been of a lot of cultural importance. The reason is because all the trade which happened went through this route. This particular route, Park Strait, connected trade between southern and eastern and western coast of India. It is also very important for fostering cultural exchanges between the two countries. Now, I hope most of you have got it right. So, can we move to the next question? So, we will now move to the next question. The Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the state of, and here are your options on the screen. The first option is Punjab, the second option is Madhya Pradesh, the third option is Andhra Pradesh, and the fourth option is Rajasthan. The Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? If I think somebody is very interested to see wildlife sanctuaries, you would probably know the answer. And if somebody is trying, ecotourism, has been touring for ecotourism, trying to see tigers, then you should be knowing the answer. You have 20 seconds now to get your answer right. Last 10 seconds to get your answer right. And the correct answer is D, Rajasthan. Now, Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary became prominent because the tiger population in this area was falling, and this prompted the government to launch Project Tiger. They tried to bring tigers from the nearby places so that they could improve the tiger population here. Now, this sanctuary is not just important for ecotourism, but it holds lot of other important aspects. So we will look into it. The historic Kankwari fort, built in the 17th century, is nestled within this sanctuary, and it gained importance during the Mughal period. It is also important because it is home to the Rabri tribe, which is known for their culture, and also this forest exhibits a lot of variety of flora, including dry, deciduous forests and rocky landscapes. So if you see wildlife conservation, historic landmarks, cultural elements, all the three combined. So this particular place is in Rajasthan. We will now move to the third question. Which of the following states is known as Cottonopolis of India? This looks like a very easy question. So we will now look at the options. Which of the following cities is known as Cottonopolis of India? So your options here are A, Ahmedabad, B, Mumbai, C, Surat, and D, Kolkata. Okay. Okay. The marks are visible. Okay, okay. You now have 25 seconds to get your answer. Which of the following cities is known as Cottonopolis of India? This looks like a very easy question. The last 15 seconds left to get your answer. Three, two, and one. With this, your time gets over. So the correct answer is Mumbai. I think most of you have got this right, because in the 19th century, Mumbai was flourishing as the Cottonopolis of India because of the thriving cotton and trade industry. This industry was affected during World War I and II, and after that, in the 1982 Great Bombay Textile Strike, it led to closure of most of the textile mills, and it also led to the downfall of cotton industry in Mumbai. Now, if you are in Mumbai, you will know that the the iconic Cotton Exchange building in South Mumbai played a key role in facilitating all the cotton transactions. Today, what we call as the chawls of Mumbai are nothing but they make you remember that these were built to accommodate all the workers who were employed in the cotton textile mills. So you can also keep watching your scores, which are displayed. So right now, we have Yuvashri has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row, and the scoreboard is here. So Sanjay 5215 by that name has got his leading the scoreboard, followed by Kamalika and Kaushik. So keep yourself geared, because the top 3 participants will get a certificate at the end of the show. We will now move to the 4th question. The National Disaster Management Authority comes under which body? And here are your 4 options. Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, A. B. Ministry of Urban Development, C. Ministry of Finance, and D. Ministry of Home Affairs. The National Disaster Management Authority, which was formed in 2005 under the Disaster Management Act, comes under which authority? So we know that this is the nodal agency which will deal with all the disasters happening in the country. They are the ones who train our personnel. They are the ones who look for international collaboration, trying to get the best expertise. So your question is, it comes under which ministry? And you have 16 seconds left to give your answer. The last 5 seconds are left. So here we have the correct answer is Ministry of Home Affairs. Now, National Disaster Management Authority has Prime Minister as his ex officio chairman. We will now move to the 5th question. I hope all of you are ready. Golden Handshake scheme in India is related to. Golden Handshake scheme in India is related to. Here are the 4 options. A. Voluntary retirement. B. Indian gold dealers. C. Foreign gold dealers in India. And D. Promoting gold trade in India. You have around 30 seconds left to give your answer. Golden Handshake scheme is related to which of the following? There are 3 options with gold, so I guess most of you are getting confused there. So try quickly. You have just 10 seconds now left to give your answer. The last 5 seconds left. It's quite interesting to see that most of you have got the answer right. The correct answer is A. Voluntary retirement. So the the Golden Handshake scheme, it's known as the voluntary severance scheme, It's a stipulation in an employment agreement which states that the employer will provide a significant severance package if the employee loses their job. This question is quite interesting because if you look at all the other three options, they have gold in it, but actually those are not the right answers. So in fact, you'd be very interested to know that this is how even in UPSC, a lot of times questions are given like this, where one word is repeated in three options and that is actually not the right answer. So we will quickly move to the next question, question number 6. Under the directive principle of state policy, up to what age are children expected to be provided with free and compulsory education? So under the DPSP, what is the age limit which is set where children are to be provided with free and compulsory education? Here are your options: A 14 years, B 15 years, C 16 years and D 18 years. Very close options. You now have 30 seconds to finally decide on your answer. We have a very interesting audience today because so far we've seen that most of you are getting your questions right. So keep your spirit high because only the top 3 will get the best certificates. So the correct answer here is A 14 years. So if you've heard of the Right to Education RT Act based on the 86th Constitutional Amendment in India, it declares education as a fundamental right and it provides free education for children up to 6 to 14 years. It was a historic act which laid down a lot of other provisions. It said that no children shall be detained before the age of 14. They would just be continually evaluated. This Act also provided a provision for private unaided schools to reserve seats for economically weaker sections. This Act focused a lot of teacher training and infrastructure building. And finally, it also encourages parents to participate through Parent Teachers Association. A very historic act, and now we see that the scoreboard is changing. We now have Kaushik still leading, followed by Kavya Vardhan, and then Kamalika. But the other contenders are very close, just behind by 3 or 4 points. So for the next questions, be quick because time is also a factor which will help you get the top certificate. We will now move to the 7th question. I hope all of you are ready. All others also are very close, so if you can get it right, I think you'll quickly lead the race. Which one is the tallest Minar in India? You have 4 options. Option number A, Qutub Minar. Option number B, Chand Minar. Option number C, Shaheed Minar. And option D, Fateh Burj. Which one is the tallest Minar in India? You now have 30 seconds left to get your answer right. We are seeing that the competition is getting very close. New people are entering into the competition now. So we really like the spirit. In fact, for this, most of you have got your answer as, okay, is it time? Is it time up? Okay, so most of you have given Qutub Minar as the correct answer, but I'm sorry, the correct answer is Fateh Burj. It is the world's tallest victory tower at 328 feet. It commemorated the 6th victory over the Mughals. So if you look at the tower, it features the architectural styles of both the Sikhs and the Mughals. This tower is a part of a complex featuring a memorial museum, a garden, offering insights into the Sikh resistance. It was inaugurated in 2011 and it attracts visitors to commemorate 6th victory. So like I told you, if you look at this question again, the question has the word Minar. Options, there are 3 words which say Minar, and interestingly the answer is not any of the 3, but it is the 4th option, Fateh Burj. We will now move to the 8th question, a very easy question. Keep your eyes on the screen, get them right quickly. With how many countries does India share its land border? Option number A, 5. Option number B, 6. Option number C, 7. And D, option number, the fourth option is 8. Quickly try to get the map on your mind and get the answer. This was quick. We saw some of them giving answers at lightning speed. I just hope you've got the correct answer and not really gone in a hurry. So you have the last 25 seconds to give your answer. How many countries does India share its land border? Last 10 seconds. Three, 2 and 1. So the correct answer is C7, and it's interesting to see that most of you have got it right. So if you quickly recollect, we have Pakistan, Afghanistan on the western side, we have China, Tibet, China, Nepal, not Tibet, China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and then we have Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east. Now we will move. Okay, so here I have the scoreboard, and it is very, very interesting to see that a new player has come to the race. Yuvashri, you are at the top of the scoreboard right now, followed by Sumati and Kaushik. You've now moved to place number 3. Very closely are Kavya, Kamalika and few others. So even 1 or 2 questions, if you are quick to answer, you can easily top the table even now. So I hope all of you are ready, and we will now move to the 9th question. So keep your fingers ready. The 9th question is, the first biosphere of India is located in. The options are A, Nanda Devi, B, Hazaribagh, C, Kanha and D, Nilgiri. The first biosphere reserve of India is located in which place? You now have around 30 seconds to get your answer. Most of you look confused on this question. Take your time. You still have another 20 seconds left to get your answer. Last 10 seconds to get your answer if you haven't still marked it right. At the count of 3, 2 and 1, your time gets over. The correct answer is D, Nilgiri, the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which spans the states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala. That is the first Biosphere Reserve of India, and it is the home to the Toda tribe. And also it houses the endangered Nilgiri tahr and endemic fauna such as Nilgiri langur. It is a network of the Western Ghats Biosphere Reserve, and if you see for the southern states, it is one of the most tourist attractive places. We will now, very interesting, most of you have got it right. There is again a change in the scoreboard, so I will not reveal the scoreboard now, but it looks like people who are very close have now come to the top. There is a total change in the top 5 and the top 10. So let's keep the suspense alive and move to the 10th question. Which of the following is a harvest festival of Punjab? This is a very easy question. Keep your fingers ready, and here are the options. Option number A, Onam. Option B, Pongal. Option C, Magbihu, and option D, Lohri. So here are 4 festivals of India, and it is asking you to mark which of the following is a harvest festival of Punjab. Most of you have already marked your answer, but we still have another 30 seconds left. So people who are yet to mark, you can go ahead, decide. The questions are quite easy, and what we are seeing is in a matter of span of 2 or 3 questions, the scoreboard is totally changing. So even now, if you have not featured in the top 3, I think we have another few questions left. So you can just be quick, you can be smart, and you can still be the top 3 winner. We have the last 5 seconds left for the question, and the time gets over, and the answer is Lori. So we all know Onam belongs to the state of Kerala, Pongal, Tamil Nadu. So Lori is a harvest festival which is related to Punjab. It is celebrated to mark the end of winter. So this is associated with the legendary character Dula Bhatti, who was known for rescuing girls and arranging their marriages. In fact, if you have heard of traditional food for the North Indians like sarson ka saag, matke di roti, all of this is associated with Lori. And what not, if you're used to bonfires, this culture of bonfires, lighting up fire to, handle the coal, has its origin in this festival of Lori. We will quickly now move to the 11th question. So here is the 11th question. By which name does the river Brahmaputra enter India? Here are your options. Option number A, Manas. Option B, Dhansiri. Option C, Dihang. Option D, Sangpo. By which name does the river Brahmaputra enter India? So before it enters India from another country, it has another name in that region. So we want to know by which name does it enter India. We do not want to know the name by which Brahmaputra originates, but we want to know once it enters India, what is the name of the river. So here we have seen people have come up with all different options. So we will quickly wait. We have last 10 seconds left to see what is the correct answer. So the correct answer is Dihang. Most of them have marked Sangpo. So Sangpo is the name of the river in Tibet where it originates. But when it enters India, it is known by the name Dihang. So it's also commonly known as Siang River in India. It is one of the major tributaries of Brahmaputra, and then it flows to the northeastern parts of India. So the Siang River is formed by the confluence of Dibang and Lohit rivers in Arunachal. So two rivers flow from there, and then they finally meet and they are known by the name Brahmaputra. The river has substantial hydropower potential, and it has also sparked debates over the dam projects, and that's why frequently in news. So now very interesting to look again. So all the time the scoreboard keeps changing, but now we see the toppers aren't giving up their spirit. So now we have Sumati leading, followed by Kavya, and we have a new name, Shikha, who's come at the top 3. Also very closely we have 2 other new names, Bharat and Saranya. So if you look at the progress so far, 1 or 2 questions, you get them quickly right and you're there at the top 3. So are you all now ready for the 12th question? So another question from the subject history. The Battle of Plassey was fought in which year? Okay, now this is to test your memory. So here are the options. Option number A, 1757. Option number B, 1782. Option number C, 1748. Option number D, 1764. Very close option. Battle of Plassey is a very important event in India's history because it marked the beginning of British conquest in India, the battle in which British were able to defeat the Nawab of Bengal, Sirajuddaulah. You have 20 seconds. So this event is very important in history because the Nawab was very strong, but there were certain factors which really played to the advantage of the British. The Nawab's commander-in-chief, Mir Jafar, took sides of the British, cheated on him. The climatic conditions also did not favor the Nawab. So that is where he lost, and we are also time out. So we will first look at the answer. The answer is 1757. Very interesting to see that most of you have got it right. Congratulations. So this war is very important because it marked the beginning of what we see the 100 years of British rule in India. So from Bengal, they slowly started conquering the rest of India and also other countries on the eastern part of India. We will now move to the 13th question. So a question for all the people who are interested in polity and Indian politics. The members of Rajya Sabha are elected by. And here are your options. A, the people. B, Lok Sabha. C, elected members of Legislative Assembly. And D, elected members of Legislative Council. Who elects the members of the Rajya Sabha? Is it the people? Is it members of the Lok Sabha? Elected members of Legislative Assembly or elected members of Legislative Council? You now have 30 seconds to find out your answer and mark it right. The last 20 seconds left. We have another 10 seconds left. We generally say, okay, we have the last 5 seconds left. So on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, here is the correct answer. The answer is elected members of Legislative Assembly. So unlike the Lok Sabha where members are elected directly by the people, it's a direct election. Members of Rajya Sabha are elected by elected members of Legislative Assembly. So it's a mode of indirect election. So are you excited to now know who are at the top? So wow, this is like, there is somebody who's come on the top who's not been there. So Saranya, you are right now leading the chart, closely followed by Sumati and Kavya. Shikha, Kaushik, you are all very close. There's a very marginal difference of 2-3 points. So probably the difference in the time in which you mark. So I think all those who are there at the top 10, I think you still have a chance to get to the top 3. We have 2 questions left. Keep your fingers ready, and here is the last before one question. Question number 14. The present Lok Sabha is, and here are your options. Option A, 14th Lok Sabha. Option B, 15th Lok Sabha. Option C, 16th Lok Sabha. Option D, 17th Lok Sabha. The present Lok Sabha is which Lok Sabha? Alright, factual question, but looks like many of you have already got the answers. Are you very sure, or you just wanted to top because of the time difference? We will quickly see at the end of 30 seconds. We have 30 more seconds. People who have not answered, quickly get your answer. So it's quite interesting to see the spirit, how the scoreboard is changing. We have the last 15 seconds left for the question. Present Lok Sabha is which Lok Sabha? Okay, now I will start my countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So what's the correct answer? So we see that 42 of you have marked 17th Lok Sabha. And this is the wrong answer. The correct answer is B, 15th Lok Sabha. So only 10 of them have got it right, and this makes the competition very interesting. So do we have to reveal the scoreboard now? We will not. Okay, because all those who are there in the race, many people have got this question wrong and somewhere they were lagging behind. So others, if you think you really performed well until now, one last question, probably you might be on the top of the 3. So here is the 15th question on the screen. The minimum age to qualify for election to Lok Sabha is, and here are your options. Option number A, 25 years. Option number B, 21 years. Option number C, 18 years. Option D, 35 years. Yes, it's another factual question, but quite easy. So 45 seconds left. Quickly mark the answer. Minimum age to qualify for election to the Lok Sabha. 25, 21, 18 and 35. The last 25 seconds, you have been an amazing part audience. I think looking at the way the participants are giving your results at the change of 1 second each, it's quite interesting. So right now we are also excited to see who the top 3 winners are going to be, because with every question we see the scoreboard changing. We have the last 3 seconds, 3, 2 and 1, and here 57 of you have marked 25 years and the answer is wrong. Alright, 7 of you have marked 21 years and the answer is wrong. 1 of you have marked 18 years and the answer is again wrong. There are 6 of you who have marked 35 years and you are correct. So the answer is D, 35 years. So with this we come to an end to today's general quiz, and now at the end you will be able to see the results, but we want you to leave a message to the WhatsApp number so we are able to safely deliver the certificate to you, because we can only see the names by which you have registered. So if you can leave a WhatsApp to the number that is there on your message, it will help us to quickly deliver your certificates. So here are the results of the top 3. Very interesting to see how this has changed in the last 15 questions. So the winner is Saranya, who has got 12 questions out of 15 right. Congratulations, Saranya. It is very interesting to see that at number 2 and number 3 we have 2 other people who have also got 12 questions right out of 15. At number 2 we have Sumati. Congratulations, Sumati. You have lost the top spot by a matter of very few seconds. And at number 3 we have Kavya Vardhan, who has also got 12 questions out of 15 right, but again it was a matter of few seconds. But very interesting to see that we've got such an intelligent audience with us today. Congratulations to all the winners from Officers IAS Academy. We hope to engage with you every Wednesday so that there's a lot of knowledge sharing and we shall grow together. Thank you so much. Congratulations all the winners. Once again, please leave a message to the WhatsApp number that you have so that you can safely collect your certificates. Thank you. Have a great evening.